Academia, Thurman.
My Academia, Toga is not dead.
I have an immediate question. First of all, I never expected her to be dead. Second of all, question. Did you see the hiatus at the bottom there?
Oh, he's pulling a Tabata,
Did you
bro.
see it?
Pulling a Tabata, bro.
No. Here's why I'm concerned. Okay, normally when motherfuckers go on hiatus, or it'll say we're on break next week. This thing just says hiatus. High key, as a Hunter x Hunter fan, I just hope it doesn't turn into 2 years.
Bro.
I'm scared. There's no return date. Normally it says we'll return here. Doesn't say it. So maybe it's just I'm reading it wrong. Genuinely scared. I do want him to get his break, but as a Hunter x Hunter fan, kind of terrifying.
Matter of fact, since we're filming this on Sunday, fuck using Manga Stream. I'm using the official translation.
Oh shit! I dig it.
I'll be right back. Ha ha ha! Ah yes, I'm so happy I have this app.
Okay. Wait, are you stealing it though, or is it the real one?
It's the real one. It's the Shonen Jump app.
Bro,
I'm not stealing it. I don't think you can steal this.
I thought you were gonna go to Manga Rock or some bullshit.
No, I have the Shonen Jump app right
How
now.
do you feel though, as you're getting that up though? What do you think? Legit? Oh yeah, you got the official. See what it says.
All right, yeah, I have the official. Let's see. We're going. Last
page. Hiatus. What do we got?
Going. Oh shit. Okay, man.
I'm concerned.
It doesn't say. It says next chapter hits July 7th.
Oh. Okay, so it is just... Well, then that fucking ruined my hilarious joke, didn't it?
Oh, wow. Bro. Yeah.
So it's just 1 week. Wait, no, it's 2 weeks. Wait, 2 weeks.
Because what's today's date?
July 7th. No, wait. No, that would be 1 week, because if the official date is the 7th, then we get... No, it's just 1 week then.
The official day is on Sunday.
Because we get it on the 4th then. The Thursday before the 7th would be July 4th.
Yep. So now that I know that I'm going to be using this.
Well, I'm glad you looked that up, but I was planning on... honestly, I was so ready to rag on uh-oh, here comes the Togashi level hiatus. But I guess part of me's happy, but part of me is sad about the lack of content about that would have been there, complaining about that.
You know what else will have lack of content? We need to get on that Samurai 8 Black Clover Jujutsu Kaisen train right now. We need to hop on that band.
Well, so David's plan was Samurai 8, we'll do a video on it when it has 10 chapters.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy someone finally telling me this.
That's fucking funny.
Good to know. I'm in the loop. Great.
I feel bad.
Anyway.
I feel really bad.
This guy over here.
Anyway, no. First of all, let's talk about Mr. I like it big, I like it chonky. Moto right now. Jesus.
Yo, this chapter.
Look at how big. I love it. I need to find it. Where is it?
His power is stress.
That's great. Yo, okay. Page 12, lower left, go.
Page 12, lower left. Sorry, I'm on the
lower left.
I'm on the official translation right now.
I don't know what page it'll be for. Maybe 11 then. But where Shigaraki's looking at him saying, "Were you always this big?
Were you always such a Hulk?" Oh yeah, for sure.
This man's so chonk right now.
Bro. So, excuse my egotistical manga
you're using the
right
official
now.
fucking translation. I get it.
I'm just flaunting the fact that I have the official translation while Reg is using some non-official translation.
Bro.
I love it. I love it.
What do you think about his quirk? I think it makes sense as the head of a corporation. I get it, right? It's all this stress. I'm losing my hair. Oh my god, I love it.
That's definitely interesting, right? Because I mean, it's really you can definitely tell that this quirk is definitely combat made because in combat you're gonna be stressed out, right? You're gonna be thinking about different things like how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do this. So the more attacks he takes,
it fits his character.
The more stress he takes, the more hits he takes, the more he thinks, the more power he will get. So how do you fight someone like that? Right?
Yeah, I guess it would be one of those. It kind of reminds me of Yami from Bleach, and in that scenario, the idea was kill him before he gets too stressed. You know,
like Psyduck, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Other things we see another confirmation of how Shigaraki's quirk is improving. Genuinely, he doesn't even have to be touching. It's crazy. He gets the floor, and then people's shoes that are on the floor are disintegrating. That is some dangerous shit. It's now like a fucking plague. It's like a virus. It spreads through the air almost. It's like, jeez.
Jeez Louise. Let's talk about your boy over here, your windmill.
Gorilla. Bro, I'm glad you brought that up, right? Because when he showed up, I was humming that. I like to imagine that just sinisterly falls him.
This man, Hirokoshi, Westabu, Gorilla, the Gorilla faces, man. Look at him. Gorillas, bro. Kitty making gorillas. He's making his own.
By the way, how long till someone says that the lips are racist on Twitter?
Oh, well, they're too focused on One Punch Man right now, so we have to wait a bit. Don't worry.
There's some racist shit in One Punch
Man. You watched One Punch Man, right?
The ball. What's his name?
The dark skinned guy, tanned. He's apparently blackface and he's racist. You know, even though the manga's been out for years now. And
because they flock to it when they care, when the world cares. But yeah, look at this motherfucker's eyes.
So look at him. He's angry, and look at him. Look at Bugawa. That's a One Piece reference right there. Booba Moogie. I was like,
no, that's just his fucking name, dipshit. Not everything's a reference.
Mugiwara, bro? Mugiwara?
It's just a language. That's like that'd be like if we were reading an American comic and it was like this character said hat and this character said bat. Almost sounds like the same word. The reference.
Oh my god. I'm joking.
That is such a weeb thing to say. Like an uninformed weeb that like doesn't understand that it's just a language.
It's my language now.
Bruh. Now, here's what I want to talk about. This fucking Gorilla's motherfucker, he's cringy. Like, I don't like him, I'll be honest with you. Because he's doing that. I hate those villains that just repeat shit. It's like, oh, he's crazy. How will I show that he's crazy? By having him repeat shit. Oh, genius. Go, 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 go. I'm not a failure. Shut up. Jesus. Yes, I literally was reading this shit and I was like, cringe.
You definitely have something against like people who repeat themselves. You definitely have that sort of stigma.
Cringy, bro.
I don't know what it is, but
like, what's that fucker's name from Ruby? Tyrion from Ruby, the fucking guy from Promised Neverland. What was his Andrew from Promised Neverland? Oh, they're so cringe, bro. I can't stand it. It's such a lazy way to make your characters look crazy.
I gotta go.
Even the way you just said it, isn't that stupid? Like, imagine him running, because, like, there's certain things that just don't translate to real life. Like, imagine you're making, like, okay, imagine this in the anime. It's gonna be so stupid. like, go, 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 go.
I'm shocked you like JoJo then, because like, ora.
No, but here's the thing. That's an attack noise. That's a battle cry, bitch.
Like, think about it.
No. See, here's my clarification for that, and then you can have it here because I need to defend my position here. In JoJo, when they're muda-ing or ora-ing, that's like an in the moment thing. You're like excited, so like, you know, it'd be the same thing if I was like imagine I'm punching you like fuck, right? So like that's not. But this usually when they're repeating themselves, they're in like a normal ass situation. They're like casually walking to the side, or they're like sitting in a chair. And so if someone's just like in a normal conversation talking to themselves, repeating themselves, cringe. So like imagine I'm just like walking through the hallway at school, and I'm just like, gotta go to class, gotta pass the test, gotta get lunch later. That's weird. It's a little weird. I'm gonna be like, all right, you know, back away from that kid. He's probably gonna stab me later.
Yeah. maybe they repeat themselves. They can hype themselves up. You never know, bro. You never know.
So funny.
So, because technically speaking, when Dio was first introduced, when he was throwing a knife, he was like, muda. See, but in
JoJo, the beauty of JoJo is that, like, I just turn my brain off and enjoy it. I had to realize that JoJo just doesn't take itself seriously, except for the occasional times it does. Like, there's an obvious, like a switch is flipped in JoJo when it's like, all right, it's serious time now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when that motherfucker was licking shit, like that's hilarious. But this isn't meant to be funny. It's meant to be like, oh man, look at him. He's scary because he's crazy. Ugh.
That's actually so funny.
Okay, so we get finally some character shit on Lizard Stain Follower Boy.
He's
Spider-Man.
He's one of those people who got lucked out, who didn't get a good quirk. So it's why. So I'm conflicted, right? Everyone's here because their powerful quirk kind of fucked them up. He's just here because he was bullied for his quirk. That's
what's so interesting about him. His whole character is that he was just a lazy ass millennial.
Like,
have you noticed that? Like that, I really like that about his character. His whole thing was like, yeah, no, I was just like, I feel that I actually kind of relate to this because his whole thing was like, I never made anything of my life. I just minimum efforted throughout my whole life. I imagine he just went to school, watched TV, play video games, fucked around, look at his messy ass room, but then just Stain's story, Stain's message, it just drove him to activism, drove him to, extremism. So, like, the way I look at him was he had a truly unremarkable backstory. Nothing special happened to him. He was just a normal kid that was bullied a lot and just never fit in with society. And then he heard Stain talk, and he was like, fuck yeah, I'm into that. That's, like, his whole thing. And I can get behind that because, honestly, that is the vibe I got from him. He's kind of the boring one, and he knows he's the boring one. And I like this conversation that they have where he's like, listen, you're not amounting to shit. Like, he's trying to call him a failure, basically, and he's just like, yeah, I know I am. But is there anything wrong with the fact that I think he's trying to, get under his skin about how, oh, you needed Stain. His whole thing is he's a mindless Stain fanboy. So he's like, oh, you needed Stain. And he's like, is there anything wrong with that? Are you guys doing anything different? What are you doing? You're fucking following Destro. Like, you're Destro fanboys.
Destro fan. No, Re-Destro. That's his name now.
No, Re-Destro is the main guy now. That's why he's called Re-Destro. He's like carrying on Destro's legacy. Yeah. The original guy was just Destro.
Yeah.
No, they're all following Destro, the original guy.
Yeah, I know that.
So no, I was right. You were wrong.
I'm pretty sure. Right? Okay.
No.
Anyway.
No. You're misunderstanding the point. They are all literally cultists of Destro's mentality, just like people that want to do communism now are Marxists or Leninists. They're not like, pick a random guy that's for communism today. Okay, Bob down the street that likes communism. We're followers of him. No, they're followers of Marx or Lenin, the original dudes. So you were wrong and I was right. Continuing.
Just for that whole thing, I'll accept that out. Just that whole thing, that was fucking funny. So I'm taking that out just from that fucking funny. Congratulations, man. That was fucking. He was like Bob down the street. He likes communism. We're following him now. That shit's fucking funny.
Okay, now let's talk about this guy's mask because I love it. And also, as a side note, let's talk about the fact that this guy, as we called earlier, because I went back and watched it 2 reviews ago, we called this. This guy is literally just Bello Betty from the Revolutionary Army in One Piece.
Yep. He has the cheer fruit.
He has the cheer fruit, bro. It's like a blatant ripoff. I gotta be honest. Like, I ain't gonna judge, but it is. It straight up is. It's okay. I'm not judging. There's not enough unique powers in the world for every series. I just find it funny. Ugh.
I mean, he's using it in a unique way. He's like a commander.
Well, you know what it reminds me of? It's almost like I swear to God, this motherfucker reads One Piece, though. You tell me he doesn't?
I'm pretty sure he reads a bunch of series.
Hear me out, okay? In the Revolutionary Army, there's 2 characters. There's that guy that controls crows in One Piece. There's the guy that controls crows, and what is his thing? He has a mask with microphones in it, because his voice is too quiet. And then there's Bello Betty that has the cheer fruit. This motherfucker, Horikoshi, just combined them.
Oh, conspiracy theory!
I'm not judging, and probably not, but I just find it funny. I like calling people out for fake drama.
That's funny. That's actually really, really funny.
It's just, again, I have no problem with it. Horikoshi's doing it in his own style. I just find it funny.
So this is like how everyone is getting a boost for some reason. What do you think Spinner? Because to me, Spinner is like a zone type, right? He's like a fucking zone type. So he could pull like a fucking Asuyu, right, and be like, nah, I can turn invisible.
Now I can do some other shit that.
Or like a fucking tail or something. Okay, he's technically a reptile. So what do reptiles can do? Like, right?
He's a gecko. I need to look up gecko shit. Hold up.
Oh, they have camouflage, but then again, for a suit.
I'm gonna look it up. Do they?
Yeah,
I don't remember. Yeah, I think you're right.
They could like blend in. They can like blend in with like different shit. But that would be copying a Suyu though. But a Suyu's an amphibian, and frogs can do that shit too.
Bro, I need a Gecko respect thread right now.
Like he has a long. He could like have like bro.
Everyone's good at oral sex.
Bro, everything I'm thinking of is like a Suyu is gonna learn how to do. This man has a short end of the fucking stick. Everything he could possibly do. What were we just talking
about last chapter? About how you were all pissed that random ass secretary journalist motherfucker wasn't like god tier, and I was like, listen, the beauty of this world is that not everyone gets a good ass quirk. Not everyone's combat ready. So like, yeah, I like that. He got the short end of the stick, like you said. I love that. That's why he fucking duct tapes 50,000 swords together, and that's how he fights.
This man's gonna fucking.
Bro, there was a comment last video. Oh, there was a comment last video that just boosted my ego so much. Like, like it was a comment. Oh, you know what? No, I'm reading it. I'm fucking reading it, bro. You ready for this, Thurman? Yeah. This is my shit right now. Oh my god, I need to find it. Okay. I'm finding it. I don't give a fuck. Okay, here it is. Because you remember that argument I had where you were like, oh, everyone with powers needs to be powerful, and I was like, no, not in this world because yada yada. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is from Rano Man, and he says, yeah, dude, you're the only one that gets it about the My Hero Academia universe on YouTube. Thurman kind of has a generic view of shonen where everyone with a power should be good at fighting. My Hero Academia is supposed to be a take on the real world that has superpowers, kind of like how people complain Momo isn't OP because she's a recommended student. In real life, the smartest students aren't usually the best. Miro is a perfect example of a nobody who became great. Also, the durability thing is true because if everyone could take a lot of hits, Kirishima's hardening would be useless. That's why I also believe fights are shorter because people can take all kinds of damage. So yeah, I love that comment.
That's funny. Thank you for giving an excuse to why My Academia fights aren't that interesting.
I don't think they're not interesting. Like, I mean, bro, this Thicc boy versus Dissolve boy. Oh my god.
Keep it disclaimer before people be like, oh my god. I was kidding. Just replying to that. I don't care. I don't care if they're strong or not. Like, that's not a big a thing.
All right, Gecko facts.
So it's just
geckos are nocturnal. That makes sense. He probably played video games in the middle of the day or middle of the night. Drops of water roll off geckos. Cool. So he can be water resistant. Awesome. Geckos eat fruits, insects, and flower nectar. Not interesting. Oh, geckos lay eggs. That's a great fucking visualization.
He's like, Yoshi, bro, they're gonna turn him into Yoshi. Hero Coach is gonna turn this man into fucking Yoshi, spitting out eggs.
Oh shit! I forget geckos are the ones that can snap off their tails and shit and regrow them. Bro, we could have limb regeneration.
I think someone else already has that quirk though.
I don't give a fuck. He can. Well, are you thinking of Buggy the Clown bitch that Bakugo fought?
The one we shipped Bakugo with.
By the way, I don't call her a bitch to be rude. I just do it to be edgy. I respect all women. Thank you very much.
Now you need to understand that a lot of people aren't accepting edgy humor as an excuse for some reason.
Too bad. So, did you see the fucking shit where the internet was attacking like a 10-year-old boy because he dissed on Keanu Reeves?
Oh, I heard about that.
The internet is so fucked up, bro.
From the reacts. Oh, wow.
No, it's like again, bro, these motherfucking SJWs are always like claiming that they're like fighting for justice, but they end up doing more harm than the original fucking joke. So fuck right off, honestly.
Yeah, fuck you, SJWs. We don't want you here.
At this channel, we have an outsider iDubbbz-esque fucking appeal, dab. All right. But anyway,
go big.
Geckos.
Go.
All right. Let me go back to the chapter now. So, okay, other things. How do you feel? I like the design of his mask. You have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's actually really good. It reminded me of something. I forgot what.
It reminds me of Screenslaver from Incredibles 2.
Ew. Cringe.
What?
Anyway, I thought it looked like one of the big daddies from BioShock. things. It's definitely like a video game mask, right?
My dude, you got to defend that Incredibles comment there. What the fuck is that all about?
You can't defend trash, bro. You're going to throw it away. Anyway,
do you think the original Incredibles is trash?
No, I'm being edgy.
All right. Other thing to talk about.
I did have issues.
What's up?
I did have issues with the Incredibles too, but that's the video for another day.
Okay,
anyway,
my genuine favorite part of this chapter, because like every once in a while, one of my favorite parts about reading fiction is like clever uses of powers, which is why JoJo is like porn to me. This shit, I'm gonna make a clone of you and give you a blood transfusion from your own clone. Godly. Oh
yeah, that was.
That's amazing, and also fucked up to the clone. I'll be honest.
That clone's dead, bro.
Bro, I love it. Yeah, like I love the. It's too bad that Toga isn't conscious, because I would love the sadistic part of me wants to see the clone being like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" It's like, "Fuck you, clone! I'm saving the original."
Bro, Toga versus Toga, battle of the who gets blood. Wow, I thought of something extremely bad.
Yo, I just thought of another thing. This is like metaphorical and symbolic and shit. She's about to consume her own blood, if you think about it.
Well, I guess we found the cure for her.
Well, because her whole thing is like drinking blood and shit and like being obsessed with blood. Now this whole thing is like, oh, I'm about to drink it for myself. I'm sure there's some metaphorical deep symbolism you could fucking extrapolate from that.
But not today.
But not today. What do we say? Okay. So I like that. I also like how he's just like, you know, I was never able to get your measurements before because, you know, you're a girl and stuff. And that's cute.
So, like, I want to go back to this guy over here. It's funny too. I was just like, him fighting with like the way he is reminds me of how Corollo fought Hisoka.
Which guy are we talking about?
The headphone, Koku Hanabata. I think that's his fucking name.
So like, cause he's bringing a bunch of like puppets and shit.
Yeah. He's like, it reminds me completely how Corollo fought Hisoka.
Now, if they fucking explode when they get up to him, then we'll know it's a ripoff. Amazing. Yeah, no, I feel that, bro. I like that. Other things. Let's see here. So, I did want to talk about a couple of the background characters. Okay, page 8. Because one of my favorite things about, I don't know, it might be 7 for you because Manga Stream adds that extra thing. But the page where a bunch of randos are fucking shooting quirks at his clones. There's a guy who like shoots a water shark. I love it.
That's some Kisame shit.
Bro, I'm loving all the fucking background quirks that Horikoshi's slapping in there. Like that's a water shark. That's so cool. I love little things like that. And then there's like a tornado dude, I think.
I see a Black Clover reference over there, that tornado guy over there.
Yeah, because every tornado power is apparently a Black Clover reference. Get the fuck out of here.
I said one thing. Okay. You know, they're best friends, so you know they do the references in their manga together.
Conspiracy. It's a conspiracy theory. They're not really best friends. They're lying to you. It's like fucking. It's like the MythBusters, bro.
Your hate for Black Clover is just cringy.
Also, you ready for? Okay, I'm about to fucking pull a you. Then, are you ready for me to do the same fucking thing you just did? This motherfucker. There's a guy up here who has a quirk to like look. He like makes a perfect circle out of the fucking building, like the wall. You see that shit? Like there's a guy in the background like making a circle with his hands.
Yeah.
That's straight up Ganju's power from Bleach. Like, he literally does this thing where he goes, Sappa! And makes a circle with his hand, and he just turns, like, a circle of shit into sand.
That's cool. Hirokoshi's doing some references.
Well, I don't know if it's references or not, because, again, every power in the world's probably been used, unless you're Iraqi, and you're just a god. But, yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Like again, I hope this isn't misinterpreted as me complaining. I actually have no problem with it whatsoever. Because, I mean, that's just the nature of writing fiction. It's going to happen. It's not about the power itself, but the unique ways that you can use it.
Everyone send him.
And then Spike Guy jumps out. Like, I love all the strats are fucking actually pretty good for Horikoshi in this arc, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean, compared to I think it's some of the best fights in the series.
I can agree with that. Other things. Let's see here. So, what do you think about? I guess final thoughts on Spinner's character development in this chapter here.
It's cool.
Is he
I guess
in a different place in your character rankings, or?
I'm gonna be honest. He's not really that interesting of a character.
He's definitely boring. Yeah, which means he'll probably die.
I hope he has some sort of, I mean, I did like him because he's like Team and T, but it's just like, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you're kind of boring.
Okay, time to talk about that real shit. Okay, you know that meme, I sleep, that real shit? That real shit being Shigaraki's hand just got fucked.
Split.
Bro. And like, so what happened was this big chonky boy, he's like just pinching it between his hands. Like, oh my God. Thoughts. And like, here's the thing, right? Normally in manga, like, or okay, so like in a lot of manga, this would be something that you wouldn't even blink at. Like, okay, if this was a Rocky where motherfuckers are like getting limbs chopped off and like skin melted off and then they're just fine the next page, it's like, oh, okay. But this manga, is this going to be a permanent injury? Is he going to, like, is this going to mean something, this injury?
I don't know, man. Because, I mean, he does have another hand, but shit. It's kind of hard to see.
Do you think he could, because I mean, it's funny that the guy who is literally surrounded with other hands is getting his hand injured, which makes me wonder, like, could he, like, use one of his other hands as, like, a replacement?
I mean,
is that possible? Like, is there a quirk out there that would let him, like, attach, you know, one of those dummy hands to his wrist and just be able to use it like that?
He's gonna have a full-on fucking. He's gonna pull a fucking Joseph Joestar here. Have a prosthetic hand.
Oh, I'd be down. Yeah, I mean, I'm always down for making injuries permanent because I think scars are a reminder of your life. So, like, I'll give you an example. In One Piece, when Nami stabbed the fuck out of her shoulder, that should have left a scar. It pisses me off to this day that there's not a scar there because that would have been such a good reminder of the fucking torment. She stabbed the fuck. I have scars from fucking paper cuts that I got, okay? You stab your arm that much, it's gonna leave a scar. So, like, that should have been a scar, right?
I think Zoro and Luffy has theirs.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, well, that's that Oda fucking bias. Oda doesn't like to, like, draw any, like, imperfections on women. He's, like, straight up on that shit. Have you noticed, like, when was the last time Nami got injured? Like people have picked up on that. Like, she just, like, she's untouched, bro.
I mean, he did draw her after his life, so I think, you know, he wouldn't want, you know, some fucking Yonko coming up on his wife and smacking the fuck out of her.
Clapping them cheeks, as they would say.
So
Big Mom claps Nami's cheeks. That's the newest hentai.
So you know how that is, bro.
Bruh. All right, fair enough. So basically, at the end, we know the earthquake. We know what's happening. Big boy's coming in, and now that we know that the Redestro is another big boy, it's gonna be a fucking fucking Titan fight going on right now. Bro, it's big boy
Attack
on
on
big
Titan
boy.
lit right now here.
Fucking get out your country gravy and slather it over your fucking biscuits because it's about to be a big boy fight.
About to be a country boy fight.
Did you get the big boy reference? That's a restaurant.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. I used to work at a place called Big Boy. It was a restaurant. They had real good country gravy biscuits. But yeah, two big boy fight. So because like that kind of ruins our theory. We thought he was gonna come and just like puny god Loki these motherfuckers. But now that he's big as well, I imagine we're gonna get like a Titan fight between the two. Thoughts?
Yeah. That's gonna be. I feel like they're gonna use him as a way to escape now. Because I mean,
yeah, like he'll hold off Redestro as they bail. Because I mean they got Girin back now.
Because he's kind of hurting, bro. Like,
because that was the main thing, right? To get Girin back.
He has no. He is on running a little to no sleep. His hand got broken. Like, they're injured. Like, bro. Like, they're gonna have to escape.
Yeah, for real. And they got Girin, so yeah, I mean, now would be the time. But like again, the darkness inside me, I don't believe that they're getting out of this unscathed. I think on the way back, someone's gonna die. I'm calling it.
Calling it death? All right, I'm with it. So who do you now? My question is, who you think it's gonna be?
It could be Spinner. Horikoshi could also pull. My personal pick is my personal pick is that he pulls the Porcus D Ace from One Piece, where they think that they got Girin back, and then he dies on the run back.
Ace did that to him fucking self. Ace killed himself.
Your audio. Hold up. I don't know. You just stay with your phone.
Ace killed himself. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't think anyone else. Anyone who's smart would know that.
Straight up suicide, bro. Like, put it on his obituary. That wasn't a fucking murder. That was a suicide.
I'm glad you agree. Seriously, like this man, I love Ace. Ace is a great character, but he's a fucking idiot. He killed himself. He literally said, "Ignore him. He's taunting you. Don't."
He's like, no.
Like, no. He talked about my dad. I have to punch him at least once. And
bro, he's doing what fucking Hyo is doing in the recent chapter. Like, this bitch gonna kill me.
I'm sorry. It's a One Piece rant. I apologize. Just
okay, but I like to hope, though, that Girin's would be done a bit differently, because he doesn't give me the vibe of someone who'd be all prideful and shit. He's just a fucking black market broker. So I like to think it's like they're running away and he's carrying him, and then like one of these dudes just gets like a fucking snipe-ass shot on him and just bleh, I'm into it.
Yeah, because there are a fuck ton of people here, so,
that'd be even better. If it was just some random ass citizen scrub, like, that would be even better. Like just twist the knife, like, fucking scrub got him. Like, so remember when Panzu's death from Hunter x Hunter is one of the best anime deaths of all time? Prove me wrong.
I mean, Panzu wasn't that interesting of a character to begin with.
Well, you're wrong, first of all.
Here he goes.
Listen, bro, I loved how unexpected that shit was, bro. When you're an anime character and you just get shot by like a casual ass, like basically like a back alley street, turn the gun sideways cap, like that's just how she died. It's just like out of nowhere. So like I love that. I love the idea of like, all right, we got Girin, we bailing. Fucking the Hulk over there is fucking taking it down. He's holding down the fort. We got this. And then just some random dude with like a fucking, I don't know, like a fucking boulder throwing quirk, just like crushes him with a boulder. I'm into it.
I would crack up. I would laugh so hard. I love
that you'd laugh, bro. You know how fucking sad that would be? Just like, boom, like Caesar from fucking JoJo Part 2. Like, that's how he's gonna die.
I'm not even gonna be sad. I'm gonna fucking crack up.
That's fucked up there, man. Why don't you do it?
Zoro and Luffy would hate the fuck out of me, bro.
Yeah, that's a sexy reference you just made. I'm proud of you.
I thank you.
So, yeah. Now, and by the way, in case you're ever wondering, why do they make such fucking specific predictions? Because one day they'll be right. And then when they're that specific and they're also right, I will just be able to just gloat. Just the gloating that will happen if I'm ever that right. Oh. Like, can you imagine if next chapter he gets crushed by a rock? Like, what would we do? What would we even do?
I'm laughing. That's what I'm doing.
But what would you do in the sense of complimenting me for getting it that right? That's the important part.
You'll find that out when I get to
okay. Final thoughts, predictions for you?
I think I have mine, man. 9 out of 10 chapters for me.
Oh, I love it. Wow. Okay, with that, peace.
Peace.